Hello and welcome back. This is our next value, already the 10th one now, and it's the value of goals. Again, another important one. I mean, they all are. And if you want to find all these values, you can find them on our Facebook page, Key Leadership, or my personal page, also on the Key Leadership YouTube channel. And I will also put them on the Cubimo channel as a free course that you can have total access to. Because that's where I also put the free course on my YouTube channel, as well as the Cubimo.com platform, where if you look for Jan Roberts, you can find the full course, the self-care series, which I did 44 videos on in Facebook, and I put them all in the course there, so you can access them all and start taking better care of yourself. This values series is going to do exactly the same. So the value of goals today. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as who you become by achieving your goals. And of course, that was a quote by the late and great Zig Ziglar. So goal setting is a powerful process. It helps you determine your priorities, get organized, make big decisions, and realize your dreams. See, realizing your dreams is not by chance, it's by choice. And how many of us have never really done anything about goal setting, yet we expect everything to happen to us, everything good to happen to us in life, and then we complain when it doesn't happen. And we do blame storming because, hey, heaven forbid, it's never our fault, never the fault of the person looking in the mirror. No, it's everybody else's fault. But really, when you learn to do goal setting, and I'm not talking always about the big houses, the big cars, no, simple goals that you can do every day. We talk into the Pareto principle as well, the 80-20 principle, where you can actually set your goals every day and achieve at least the most important ones. That's also a time management tool as well, of course, or managing yourself in time, because time management is, of course, is ludicrous. Time goes. But it is so important that we learn to do goal setting properly. And the more we, in our process as well, we say, make it as specific as possible, because if you can measure it, you can manage it. So every day of the week, no. Take one specific time of one specific day with whom and what and how you're going to improve yourself on a specific goal. And that is the same in this process. Every single week, it's a weekly process. Every single week, sometime you're going to do something. You have to do something, because knowledge is not power, as we've talked about many times, and I keep repeating it. Knowledge acted upon, and that's why the action steps are so important. What action step are you going to set your day yourself after I talk to you about the value of goals, to become better at goal setting, to start goal setting more effectively? And when you do that more effectively, then your life becomes better, bigger, and brighter than you've ever had before. Because if you haven't done it in the past, then you need to do it for your future, because your past will not equal your future, and it shouldn't equal your future, because otherwise you're just reliving. You're like the hamster wheel, and eventually you fall out, and that's a coffin waiting for you at the end. That's not what life's all about. Everybody deserves to live the life they want, but you need to do something for it. You need to be willing to fight for it. You need to be willing to improve yourself every single day. You need to start living into these values every single day. And goal setting is one of them. So by knowing what you want to achieve, you'll recognize where you need to concentrate your efforts. It's all about focusing. If you have no goals, you can do all kinds of things during the day, and you find out at the end of the day you've achieved nothing. And the next day, and the next. And it goes into weeks and months and years. And you look back at the end of your life and if only. And it's also always something to do with goal setting, because you didn't have a focus. I talked about direction in the last value. You have no direction and you have no goals. They all come hand in hand. And of course, finding your why, setting your goals, finding direction, all these kind of things. They all go hand in hand. I've said it before, and that's why it's so powerful and so beautiful. Every single one of these values. But you can dream of many possibilities, have many desires, but if you will not reach them without a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's it. But that's about goal setting. It's exactly that. Everything you do in life should be based on your goals. That doesn't mean that you can never go and sit down and watch Netflix at night, or do something different. No. But when you've got goals, when you actually have got goals, you get a lot more done in a shorter period of time, and you get a lot more done of what you need to do, what you need to do to get to the destination you have set yourself, to the goals you've set yourself. And then you celebrate even small goals, celebrate small goals as well, but set them first. And then you go towards them. And if you don't reach some of these goals, I bet you'll be a lot closer to them than if you had never set them before. See, people with goals succeed because they know where they're going. They know their direction in life. Can you see the connection with all these values? Now, again, 2 benefits, 2 characteristics, and 2 steps to follow. If you've seen the last 9, you should be used to it by now. But some benefits of setting goals are that you will be excited about your future because you will be able to measure the progress you are making towards living your dreams. Goals will give you the long-term version and short-term motivation, the long-term vision even, and short-term motivation. See, you will see progress in what you could have seen a long and pointless grind. But if you set these short goals, so you see short goals, intermediate goals, and you can set longer goals. And if you set longer goals first, what do I need to do, say, every 6 months? What do I need to achieve every month? And what do I need to achieve every week? And what do I need to achieve today? And when you do these kind of things, when you look back in a month, it's amazing how productive you can get and how productive you've got. And that is exciting because you're getting, every time you get closer to what you want. Then there is characteristics of somebody who sets goals. And these people put their goals in writing. They define certain duties attached to specific time segments. So a goal in your mind is only a dream. So you need to write it down. Now, that doesn't mean that you can never change your goals, because they're not set in stone, but you need to write them down and look at them every day. If you've got daily goals, of course, you need to look at them every day. But even if you've got monthly goals, look at them often. Have them in front of you all the time. But have these kind of to-do lists every single day and go through them. Do the most difficult things first. There's a book out about that, Kiss That Frog. And in that book, it says, if you got to kiss 2 frogs, kiss the ugliest one first. It's a bit funny, but I mean, you get the picture. Do the hardest, toughest job first, if that's the one you need to do first. Don't go into Facebook first or whatever, and then eventually, hopefully, do some of it and find out at the end of the day you never got it done because you spent too much time doing stuff that wasn't important. I also talk in the Johari window as this, important, urgent, important, not urgent, urgent, not important, not important, not urgent. And you should be in the second one, that is important, not urgent. But most people are in that first one, they're important and urgent because they're always firefighting because they haven't done what they should be doing when they should be doing it. Goal setting is so important. And then these people have flexible plans. See, they're not set in stone, but they will review their goals and make adjustment as needed. An autopilot on a plane, they actually go off every now and then, but maybe by 1 degree, but a long flight, that's a fair distance. But they keep adjusting. Automatically, they keep making adjustments so they keep on track for where they should be going. You need to have that as well. You need to have an autopilot inside of yourself and make those adjustments if and when needed. It's simple. Don't say, oh, now I've set this goal, I need to go there, because somewhere along the line you found out that no, you need to go towards it, and somewhere you need to go somewhere else. But change that. There is nothing wrong with moving. As I said, you're not a tree, so you can't move. But it's important. Make those adjustments when needed, but have the goals in the first place. So then steps to follow is to set goals. I'll give you 2 again. And define your goals with details such as time frame, cost, resources. To give yourself the best opportunity to succeed, you must recognize what it takes to reach your goals, to move forward into your future more prepared. And the second one is pace yourself. Specify what you will do in a week, a month, and in a year. See, if you can map and schedule your goals in detail, you will be much more likely to accomplish your goals. I talked about this as well, whether you've got yearly goals or a 5-year goal, bring them back to month, week, even days if you can, and review them. Review them every week, review them every day, tick off the boxes. When you've done what you need to be doing. And if you do what you need to be doing because it's a step towards your goal, then by the end of the week, you've reached your weekly goals because you did what you needed to do, because you set it out in the plan, and so forth. In a month, you do, in a year, and you probably do more than you ever expected. But do it. Set goals. So what action will you take to start setting goals, or to start maybe setting better goals? Think about it. Take that action today, and I will see you tomorrow for another value. Take care.